So I told you guys back on Friday that I was picking up a toys pallet, and I had an idea of what I was going to get because I had the manifest, but I certainly wasn't expecting to find this. So I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to talk about some other things on the other side. So without any further ado, let's go. Welcome back to the channel. This is John from Flippin' Ain't Easy, and for those of you out there who are new to watching my channel, I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and I make these videos to share my experiences with you, to learn from you and with you. If you have any comments about this video, please put those comments down below. So I bought an Amazon. It was like a $7,000 MSRP. It was one of those open face Gaylords that I purchased, and the theme was mostly toys. However, on the manifest, you know, the top item was a DJI Mavic drone, which was pretty cool. You know, I'm debating on whether or not I should keep it or sell it. One of those things that most resellers encounter when we come across the cool item, right? But that's not the item I'm talking about. On this manifest, it was about 3 or 4 items down, and there's probably about 200 items on this manifest. It just said a citizen watch. So sometimes I find that these large liquidation resellers, they tend to try to put multiples of the same type of item, like in this case toys and baby, but they don't always get it right. And in this case, they put a citizen's watch in there. And I've had good luck with citizen watches before. They have sold for me in the past, and just generic citizen watches. And on the MSRP, it was nothing surprising. It said $199 MSRP. And so I just thought, hey, just another item I'll check out, try to relist. And when I picked up the pallet, to my surprise, this item was really, really cool. And I'm a Star Wars fan. I've been one all my life, and I wasn't expecting to find this. It's a Citizen Star Wars box. It says light side, dark side, if you can see that, right? And then on the inside, you have this nice little case for the watch. And of course, on the inside, I'll just show it to you here. It is a Rebel fighter or Rebel pilot watch, and it's a really cool little piece. And I checked the comps on this, and to my surprise, like 7 of these sold for over $300, with the latest one selling for a little over $400. And this is an Amazon return item, and my thought was, well, what is Amazon selling it for? When I go to Amazon, this thing's sold out. So I went back to eBay, wanted to see what my competition looked like, and there's nobody selling this watch. All these watches have sold. For me, I set my price, and I think I set it for like $429.99 plus $9.99 shipping. And while I'm not trying to gouge anyone, I'm trying to keep it consistent with what the last item sold for. I'm certainly not going to, who can I lowball myself, right? Someone wants to send me an offer, they certainly can, but I just thought this was a cool piece. Not cool in the sense that you know, something I would wear. You know, I'm into my Apple Watch. You know, I'm cool with that. It has all the features that I need. But the idea, this watch has all these little features. You know, stopwatch. It has all the digital watch features you could want, and it's just a cool Star Wars themed piece. There's definitely collectors out there who would be interested in picking it up. So this lot that I purchased, though, it was only what, $450 something is what the cost was. And we're talking about a half dozen Lego sets, a lot of different kids toys. You have some baby items in here, not to mention that Mavic drone that I pulled out. I pulled out a Thrustmaster steering wheel for, I think it's for Xbox and PS2. I sold that one already for about 150 bucks. So, you know, it's pretty cool, pretty good buy. It's one of those things where, you know, I bought it on the holiday, and I think a lot of people sort of maybe overlooked it because maybe they were out busy, you know, with the family, friends, and it was just an item that really didn't have a whole lot of traction on it and a lot of attention. So I grabbed it, not really having a lot of experience with toys, but in my mind, it's like, hey, I'm like I told you in the last video, you know, if I can sell it now, great. But I know it's going to sell in Q4. You know, toys do sell very, very well. And this lot is no exception. So you're talking about almost, what, $6,500, $7,000 MSRP. And it just gives me an idea of what I'm going to get back. I'll probably get back a solid $2,000, maybe $2,500. And I'm only saying that because in these pallets, about 25% of the stuff we're finding is not resellable. It's missing pieces or it's broken, which goes along with toys. You know, some kid might break the toy and parents send it back, get a refund, and of course it ends up in these lots. So 25% of this merchandise is really not going to sell, but also it really takes into account whether or not I keep that top item, that drone, or not. What do you guys think? Put down below. What do you think of that watch? Certainly you're welcome to buy it. It's the only one on eBay. It's a Citizens Rebel Fighter watch, and certainly it's something that I think I'll sell sooner than later. So talking about sales, how have your sales been? This weekend, you know, it's weird. I was checking out my reports and it says from the 11th of June to the 11th of July, as compared to the previous month, I'm up like almost 30%. So that either says that I had a really bad May, June, or, you know, this part of the summer really for me isn't all that bad. Now, I've spoken to a lot of other people, and my other account, it's not so good. So I'm just kind of wondering what's going on with the sales. And I'm looking at my impressions and my page views, and it's higher today. I'm making the video on Sunday, the 11th right now. So it's higher today on Sunday than it has been for like the last month as far as the number of impressions. So don't know what that's all about, and but I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm hoping that it continues. Had some good sales, had a lot of items to ship. I usually ship those Sunday nights, so I don't have to be bogged down with it on Monday morning. I can get a fresh start, get my listings out. So tell me, take a look at your traffic on your eBay Seller Hub. Tell me what your traffic looks like specifically for today, Sunday, or you're watching this on Monday, but over the weekend. How are your impressions? How are your page views? And hopefully you can get an idea by looking at that graph if they're any higher or lower or the same as before. So if you can comment and put that down below, and also put what kind of merchandise you sell, if there's any kind of certain niche that you sell, or if you just sell pretty much anything. I wanted to also talk about a year ago, almost a year ago, I made a video. I will put it right there, and it was the managed payments video. I have almost 90,000 views on that. I can't believe it. I went back and watched it today, and it was okay, but I certainly wasn't expecting 90,000 views on that. But it was a video to sort of get you informed on managed payments as it pertains to comparing it to PayPal and some things to look out for. And now that we're about a year into it, most of you guys are switched over to managed payments. You know, we know the problems with it. We know the differences. You know, PayPal would give you your money right away, whereas you have to wait for your money, you know, 2, 3, 4 business days before that money hits your account, or it's at least sent to your bank. But aside from that, aside from those problems where you're not getting the money right away, okay, tell me down below what you guys think. Are you pleasantly surprised? Do you absolutely hate it as much as you thought you would? Maybe you're still on the fence and you just don't know what to think about managed payments. I do like the fact that we're not dealing with a monthly bill. Certainly that never went away when they introduced managed payments. We still had to pay our eBay store fees. We had to pay for return labels, things like that. But that has gone away now because eBay is now taking it out as they go out of your pending balance. So I like the fact that at the end of the month or the middle part of the month, depending on when you were billed, I don't have to deal with having to pay, you know, $500 to $1,000 to eBay, and that's kind of nice. You know, yeah, it's being taken out as we go, but it's not as painful at all. But I just want your thoughts. Please put it down below. Tell me what you think about managed payments. Please be honest and don't be upset. I mean, yeah, we all had to give our social, we had to give our bank, right? Bank account information, but I think you had to do that with PayPal anyway. You know, they wanted a checking account on file. They wanted your social security number. I believe they did, if I recall they did. So aside from the requirements to sign up that's chased a lot of people away, maybe caused people to close their stores, I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking to those of you who did sign up with managed payments, complied with what eBay was asking to continue selling on this platform. Tell me what are some things that you like and some things that you don't like about managed payments, and that's after using managed payments. Please put that information down below. So we had a pretty gnarly thunderstorm rolling through here this evening. Now, anyone who knows about Las Vegas, we rarely get rain, and weather really just doesn't happen. We sometimes get monsoon storms that come usually in August, but this was one of those thunderstorms that you know, you had that 15 minutes of just wind, and I mean pretty bad wind, and you knew something was starting to happen. And you know, here it comes. We got a lot of thunder, lightning, and rain, and I thought it was pretty awesome. I don't know where you guys are at and how your weather is, but for me, I'm inside. I'm working my butt off. I'm out in this garage again, hot, making this video. But I make these videos so that I can communicate with you guys. It sort of keeps me accountable, makes me continue my eBay focus as well as my YouTube focus. So I thank you guys for sticking with me and watching these videos. And I'm looking forward to making more videos, and I might go live. I know I talked about going live on Sunday. I just wanted to get a lot of listings done, but I'm thinking about going live this week, so stay tuned for that. And guys, I don't care if it's 115 degrees or if it's snowing right now. All I know is flipping ain't easy, and we're going to talk to you guys here in the next couple days. Have a great start to your week, everyone.